Hi. One of the biggest mistakes people can make when cash is tight and there's a burning need to get more cash into the business is to discount. In this video I'd like to show you the real effects of discounting on your profits so that you can make a more informed decision. Hi again, I'm Kevin Gallagher. I'm from Momentum Performance Coaching, and we help business owners take control of their business so they can have more of a life. So today's game-changing thought: should you discount? Shouldn't you discount, given the current circumstances? Some of the reasons you might be thinking of discounting right now are, well, because of you may have experienced a sizable drop in sales. Discounting is a way of getting cash into the business pretty quickly. The products you have, they're liquid assets, and turning them back into cash means you'll be able to pay your bills. And thinking in terms of liquid assets, if you consider all those pubs out there that've got beer going off in the cellar, criminal I know. I remember back when I was a kid, growing up in lots of pubs, because my dad was a publican, that he sold flagons of beer to take away. Beer was dispensed through the normal pumps into plastic flagons. I'm not sure about the size. I think it was about 4 pints or half a gallon. So if you consider those pubs now, instead of that beer going off, which is a total waste of money, the pubs could sell it off, and by way of giving great service, they could deliver it as well. So what stock have you got lying around that you could sell at a discount for cash? Another reason is that you may be thinking of using it as a marketing or lead generation strategy. You may have heard of the term loss leader. When you sell somebody something at a lower price just to get them to experience the way you do things, which is different and better than your competition, and when they realise that, they want to buy other products from you. The challenge you might face using this type of strategy is the customer you might attract, because you could be setting yourself up for a world of pain further down the line. So, why not discount? Is it really that bad? Well, this is where you have to understand the numbers in your business to see the true effects of discounting. So let's say you're selling a product or service for £100 and it costs you £80 for cost of sale or the cost to deliver that product, and that now means you are making 20% in gross profit. Simples. Now if you decide to discount that product or service by just 10%, and by the way, the reason most discounts are 10% is because of ease of calculation. It's rarely because they make good sense. Now that product still costs you £80, but you're selling it for £90, which means you're just making £10 in profit, which means you've now reduced your gross margin by 50%. You've got to sell twice as many of that product or service just to make the same profit. Now just let that sink in. A 10% discount in price on a 20% margin means you've got to sell twice as many of your products. You have to work twice as hard to make the same money, and if you're not going to increase the sales by double, you're doing it as a loss. Now the lower your gross margin is in your business, the bigger the effect of discounting. This is why before you discount you could well do with some careful consideration. Now let's look at the other side of the coin. What if you were to increase your price by 10%? Something I'd encourage you to do. Now we're selling the product for £110 and you're making £30 in profit. And the big fear here is losing customers. But here's the question: how many customers can you afford to lose by using this strategy? The answer is a third. You can lose 33% of your customers, a 33% decrease in sales, and make the same profit. Now get your calculator out, do the maths, and you'll see it's right. Understanding these numbers will help you make a decision if you should or you shouldn't be discounting something. Now to put your price up, you might have to add value. Now adding value may mean that your costs go up. So in our last example, costs might go up to say £85. Your profits though become £25, which still is a 25% rise in profits on the first example. The key to doing things this way is the perceived added value from the customer's perspective. So if we were to think about the pub selling off their beer, if they were to offer a free delivery in these times, what would be the perceived value to the customers versus the actual cost of doing it for the publican? So what you need to do in your business is work out what your margins are, then draw out these graphs and calculate what happens to your profits when you discount. And once you've done that, you'll be able to make a better informed decision as to whether discounting is a good or bad idea for you. These are unprecedented times, and if you need to pay your bills, discounting might be your only answer. But use what I've shown you here before you make that decision. A subject I will cover in a future video is the difference between markup and margin, which definitely has an effect on the principles I've shown you here today. Now if you'd like a really cool free resource, a chart showing the effects of discounting and increasing prices at different margin levels, just drop a yes please in the comments below. If you feel like you're not getting enough exercise these days and would like to burn a calorie, just click the like button below. If you'd like to burn a few calories, click the share button and share this with your family, friends and colleagues who you know are going to get value from this tip. Until tomorrow's video, stay strong, stay curious and stay safe.